Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Breaks into the open. He'll be stopped at the 27, but it's a 15-yard gain. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And that's the problem, man. You want to heat this guy up. You want to bring some pressure, but you see the other side of that coin. You bring pressure, he sees it, he can run, get the first down. This defense, it's kind of a pick your poison. Too soft, too laid back, he runs and takes off. Too much pressure, he can run it and run away from guys and take off. So, nice third down conversion by the quarterback.
To the air on second down. Rushes on him. Quarterback gets the first down.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Finds the tight end. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Falcons didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Pressure coming. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, BG.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown there.
And the big boys up front doing their job, opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated.
The Falcons are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The play action fake. Here's the pressure. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Gonna look downfield again. Throws to the tight end. Got his man to the left. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. The Falcons have this offense rolling. It's a draw. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He'll keep it himself. Got the first down and more. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Falcons pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He makes a catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Looking to the big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. The Falcons trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Got nothing last time, now 2nd and goal from the 3. They'll run it. And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be 3rd down. They've gotten right on the cusp of the end zone. They still need 2 yards. Will they try to bang it in with a run or go over the top? Trying to surge it in. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. Using his legs, it's McMillan. Spins away from the defender. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for a deep man. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Falcons are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Under fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 20 line. The Falcons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Grabbed over the middle. It's Garcia. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll try to bully their way for the first. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He'll pull it down. There he goes. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. And a really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
And the Falcons will line it up on 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. They get to him as he throws.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Falcons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
Well, the tight end did a nice job there. He ran the route. He got underneath the linebackers, came out the other side, and that's a play he just has to be able to finish.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Garcia. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Falcons have pushed it inside the 20. Throws for the tight end. Big fella moving. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Bringing the heat. He is brought down and sacked. That is not the offense's ideal way to finish up the half, but we'll head to the locker room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Cincinnati, and we've had a lively first half. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside.
Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
It's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
A 1st down for the offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
3rd and long.
Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
The Falcons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Rifles it down the middle. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. If every journey begins with a step, this offense offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
That's why it's so...
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Leaves it with the back. Into the pile. Maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there.
Unloads it downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And that's a big shot, and that's a big incompletion, but this...
Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Fires to the right. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Oh, they're after him. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses.
All right, let's get it. Right.
Wants to throw on 1st down. He lets one fly deep. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's not afraid to go deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Pocket breaking down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks.
Going for the big play. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down.
There's not many play calls on the...
Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's going to run it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early.
Oh, he's got some space. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the Falcons are on the move. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete.
They say pressure bust pipes. This quarterback can attest to it. Goodness gracious, they're getting after him all day. There's a reason they're behind. Pressure the quarterback goes a long way to getting the W.
And And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Let's go.
The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got him. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They're going back to the ground. It's a fumble on the play. Oh, and he's able to get it back and saves himself a rear end chewing. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Under fire. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be first and goal from the 4. And the Falcons had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll use the running game on first and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on second and goal? And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons!
Well, it's a nice job there executing the run play and getting in for the score, but you got to wonder, guys, is it too little too late? They're still trailing by a ton here in the fourth quarter.
You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Turning it on. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. The Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Here's a heat. Going to try to get it himself. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Falcons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Looking to scramble. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. And guys, they're not going to give up on picking up the first down, but they also need some breathing room for the punter. Fires to the right. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know it.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. He'll pull it on the read. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. The Falcons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He tries to take the top off. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. Breaks into the open. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go to the ground. He's in open space downfield. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Fighting off the defender.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D-linemen.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Finds his tight end. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Rush is on him. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. And that is the final play of the quarter, and guys, Liberty has the lead here. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. The Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able...
Beck's going for the goal line. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on second and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Unsuccessful second down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively?
Touchdown, Bowling Green! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on. All wideouts, no backs. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds his man. It's Garcia.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking downfield on first down. He rifles one deep down the middle. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
There were...
Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Snagged in the middle. It's Harris. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
They're able to find the time.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. On the run, it's McMillan. There he goes. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pressure coming. He'll try to do it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Well, we know the game of college football is always evolving and changing, and one of the biggest reasons why is the quarterback evolution. Dual threat quarterbacks. You're seeing two great examples in this game so far. Both guys can hurt you throwing it. Both guys can hurt you running it. It's been the running attack for both of these guys that's been the big story so far.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Ridley. And they pick up just a few on that completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He'll take it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And a running game can be really hard to stop when you got so many guys that can do some damage. And this defense is taking some licks. This QB's made him look silly a couple.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And that's the 4th sack this offensive line has given.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He'll take the deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Throws to the tight end. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a
Key narration volume set to 100.
Let's get started by choosing the caliber of recruit you want to be. Remember, and just like last year, this is where you'll update your bio and customize your look and animations for game day. I said it last year and I'll say it again. Look good, feel good, play good. choose your mental ability. These are upgradable playstyle enhancements that will help to separate you from the other players. And if you're good, you'll have the opportunity to activate even more later in your career. Okay, let's review everything before you get under the bright lights. Once you hit that confirm button, your road to glory begins. Welcome to National Signing Day. If you have aspirations to see the field early, pay close attention to the depth chart. And don't worry, if you didn't get your dream scholarship, you can always walk on at any school. Plus, as we all well know by now, the transfer portal is always there in case you need a change of scenery down the line. Now it's time to pack your bags and start your journey down the road to glory. Good luck on your... Oh, and before I go, welcome to your freshman year. It's time to spend the skill points you have already earned to upgrade your player. Additionally, each week, you'll need to manage your workload. Activities like practice will earn you coach trust. And as your coach trust increases, you can improve your spot on the depth chart and gain more play calling flexibility. Now, let's get to work.
Welcome to Corvallis, Oregon, in the house. It'll be a draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Now, I love night games because
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Headed from the corner on the jet sweep. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing the pick the last.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Trying to turn the corner on the jet sweep. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Well, after not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Back to pass. The quick out. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
that's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
They'll try to pick up this 3rd down and keep the drive moving close to midfield. Just keep slinging it. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and
wasting no time throwing on this drive. Trying to burn this defensive back. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll go to the counter play. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And it's a fumble after that huge gain. Defense picks it up.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off play action on 1st down. Fires on the move. On target to the left. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another 1st down here on 1st and 10. Here's the pressure. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on 3rd down. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
looks to me on that deep ball like he...
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to...
Gonna let it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Hit as he throws. And he's brought down after a nice gain. He's brought down, but did you see the hit this freshman took as he delivered the football? Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Golden Bears really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll run play action. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
This defense, they are...
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Gets it out fast. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. It's in. Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Hauls it in. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
Ooh, and that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense, too.
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Here comes the heat. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, another negative play.
They'll start this drive going to the air. That one comes out hot down the right side.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his 2nd PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
It's complete to the left. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Oregon State. And they turn it in. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. Gotta stop turning the football over.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Wants to go up top. Get it out on the screen. Turning it on. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. And the Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
All right, let's
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. He'll try it again. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Shut down and shut out in the first half, but finally this offense trying to put something together. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the shotgun, they'll run it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.